Woo! Thought I'd do a quick review or a 300-mile update on these NOVABLAST 5s that I got a few months ago. A lot of people question the durability on these things, and I found that they've been pretty durable, to say the least. Most of those miles I've done weighing in at 230 pounds. Not the lightest person. Those are some rough miles. Those miles are probably 90% have been on concrete, taking this thing to some dirt trails and some national parks. You know, it's pretty much been my everyday shoe. I remember when I was purchasing them, there was a big question on would they be durable enough, and I'd say so far so good. They've lost quite a bit of tread on the bottom, and as long as I stay on concrete, I feel pretty comfortable in them. They still have a good amount of spring left in them. It's still enjoyable to run in, but because of the minimal tread, I don't think I'd run in them in the wet weather or on any trails. Anyways, we're still experimenting with this audio. Hopefully it sounds okay. I saw somebody put the mic on their hat. I was like, I could do that. So hopefully that saves us from that oscillating sound that was in my last video. We're about to get this Arctic blast. It's gonna affect most of the United States east of the Rockies. Ooh, it's gonna be a nasty one. So I'm trying to get my run in while I can. All right, so 300 miles on this shoe. Here's the wear pattern on here, but you can see that little center island there is pretty worn out, but I don't slip at all on these things. Like, I'll go through some moderate puddles and stuff like that. Don't slip at all. I think I've only ever slipped one time on this portion of the sidewalk that had moss on it. That was pretty gnarly, but this shoe has been amazing. So it's been a very pleasurable 300 miles. That middle part that doesn't have that tread, I mean, there's a little bit of damage, obviously, especially down here, but not much. Still feels like a real good solid shoe, and it still looks good. I've never washed this thing, and I mean, I've been in the rain in this thing. Haven't been in snow. Maybe I try that here the next few days, try to put it in some snow. If I have an opportunity to run in snow before I upload this, I might do that. Super pleased with this shoe. So I do have another shoe that I've ordered. Now that this thing has 300 miles on it, I think I'm going to start slowly phasing this guy out. But this guy has been worth the hype. Yeah, wonderful shoe. ASICS did great with this NOVABLAST 5. I highly recommend this one. If you're on the fence about whether or not this thing is durable. It hauled me around weighing in at 230 for 300 miles, and it still looks pretty okay. I mean, obviously, like we were saying earlier, the tread is gone on a lot of this. A lot of it's smooth, but there's still a lot of life left in here. You know, maybe I can crank out 200 more miles on this. I don't know. If you want to stick around, also, we're going to do a pool day. So it's back and buys and deadlifts. We're using that 5-3-1 formula. So this week is my heavy week. What we're going to wind up doing is deadlifts. So I'll do a set of 5 reps at 202, and then I'll do my next set 3 reps at 225, and then my last set, it's going to be 1 rep at 256. But if I can do more and that first rep felt good, I'm going to do as many as I can. First, we're going to start off doing some lat pull downs real quick. Get a little bit warm. Kind of do this a little light to get everything woken up. We'll do some bent over rows too. And then we'll get into deadlifts, and then we'll finish out with this accessory work. Okay, so admittedly, I'm not an expert on the art of the deadlift. I'm still learning. I say that because I don't know if that was an effective warm-up. I think the best way to warm up for deadlifts is to do lighter deadlifts. Obviously, the big set is the 259-pound set. So working our way up, this is 202. Well, it's supposed to be 202, but I don't have that kind of change. So it's really 205. I think the extra 3 pounds isn't going to hurt us. So here we go. 5 reps of 205. Oh, also this time I'm not wearing Crocs. Ooh, that felt good. Now we got a set of 3 reps of 235. It is what it is. Let's go. 2, 3. Ooh, man. Now let's add 10 because we got to get to 256. All right, so I don't know if I'm dumb because I'm doing deadlifts after I ran, but I didn't run that far. I think I did 2.5 miles in like 35 minutes. So it was a nice, easy run. Legs aren't fatigued at all. Maybe it's not a best idea to run before I do deadlifts, but at least I didn't run a whole bunch of miles. That being said, I'm sitting on 255. 531 says to do at least 1 rep. And if I have more, go ahead and go to failure, so to speak. So, all right, that's what we got to do. So let's get it done. Oh yeah. Let's go. Come on. That was 3. Oh, I felt my back arching on that last one. Whew. All right, maybe I should have only done 2, but there you have it. All right, for accessory work, we're going to do some lat pull downs and then low rows and a little bit of bicep work and we're done. So I won't bore you with that footage, but I might speed this thing up and then we'll recap it here in just a second.
You can never quite escape where you started. Starting with the simple fact of the planet's gravity.
All right, well, there's the workout. Just to recap, these shoes are awesome. Go ahead and get some if you've been on the fence for it. Deadlifts are going great. Next we got squats, bench press. It's going awesome. That 531 is amazing. Kind of jumping ahead of myself here, but look what just came in. I already took them out of the box. Maybe you can tell what they are, but we'll be going for a first run on there. Probably we'll have to wait about a week for all this ice to come in and out. And I'll have a video of my first impressions on those shoes. If you caught it, cool. If you didn't, you'll have to wait for the next video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for sticking around. And thanks for running with me. I'll see you guys on the next one.